Welcome to the Patriot Cast, your number one spot for everything New England Patriots. Hosted by Billy from Patriot Focus. Now, let's get into it.
What's up, everyone? Billy with Patriot Focus here. We got a fun episode today. We have Ben from the Bell Cow NFL joining us, and we get to recap Patriots versus Dolphins. I guess that's something fun to go over, but that's not really the main point of today's episode. We're going to be discussing the obviously the latest headlines of the Patriots. We have some legal issues, so we'll be getting into that. Not to the point, not too deep, but we'll get into it. So we'll get into the legal situations with Christian Barmore and Stephon Diggs, and then we'll be discussing the regular season recap. We'll our thoughts coming into the season, and then our final thoughts coming out of it, and then to finish it off, we get to talk about the Patriots playoffs. So we'll talk a little bit about the Patriots versus Chargers wild card matchup. That'll be fun to talk about, and just playoffs in general. So Ben, thank you for coming back on. It's always a pleasure having you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course. So Ben got a fun week watching the Patriots with Ramondre Stevenson. He's obviously a running backs guy. If you guys are new here,
yes.
Ben, what did you see from
backs.
Ramondre? The bell cow right there. What did you see from Ramondre Stevenson in this Pats versus Dolphins game?
I kind of figured. I knew the backs were going to have a big day for the Patriots because Miami's run defense is near the bottom of the league.
Yep.
So I had a very, very strong inkling that, honestly, I thought it was going to be Travion that was going to be having the big day.
Really?
Because I thought he's obviously the more explosive guy. He's faster. And I thought, all he needs is to get to that second level, and he's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But it did it definitely seemed like Ramondre was the more favored back yesterday, which is fine. And look, I made a post about it. If you follow the Bell Cow, go follow it. But I did make a post, and I admitted that Ramondre Stevenson proved me wrong this year. I will say that, because I was getting on him. We both were, actually.
Yep.
For, the fumbles.
So were you, Mac Johnson? I don't know if you're here yet, but sorry.
Yeah, Mac Johnson, dude. Mac Johnson was getting on him. But I mean, he looked really good, especially in the second half of the year. He never complained when Travion was getting all the carries. He was
actually praising him. He was a very good leader. And one of the media, it was in EEI this morning. They mentioned that Vrabel never gave up on Ramondre, and never. Vrabel was always praising him. And Vrabel doesn't praise much, but he I guess he praises when the bad comes out. And what do you say? Goes against them when the good is out, just to push them to do a little bit better. And when they're bad, just also.
Well, both of us were saying that he shouldn't be praising. When Ramondre was having his struggles, both of us were like,
yes, and Vrabel's
being too cute with them. He's not being
we
hard
did say
on
that,
him.
but now that I look at it, Vrabel did a great job handling that.
Yeah, he did.
And we have a power back in Ramondre. I mean, maybe a power back, but just a overall good. He can catch. He can catch pretty well, very well. I mean, above average hands for a running back, especially I guess that size. So
yeah, that's what surprised me the most, I think, with the Patriots running backs this year. I thought that Henderson was going to be the more pass friendly, we'd use him on passing downs. It looks like Ramondre is kind of the receiving back right now. I mean,
but he shouldn't be, but he is.
He shouldn't be, but Henderson gets receiving work.
Yeah, they both do. And that's what I like, is we can put in a package of two running backs next to Drake. So, yeah. I mean, maybe I saw it. We saw it the other day. We saw it versus Miami. We had two backs with Maye. So now we can throw one in blocking to block, and then we can also throw one in to do a little block and curl or something or whatever you want to do.
Yep.
But no, it'll the running back situation will get where it has to be, and I'm very happy that how Mike Vrabel handled the Stevenson situation, because now we look at Stevenson, and he has a great day. It was 7 carries for 131 yards, averaging 18.7 yards per carry.
Yeah, almost 20 yards a carry.
Exactly, that's great. Come on, and then 2 touchdowns with it, and then one more receiving touchdown. So Ramondre Stevenson had 3 touchdowns in the day, two receptions for 22 receiving yards. Great day for Ramondre, and a great way for Ramondre to go into the playoffs, because I think it's mentally the fumbling thing, and I think he's able to not fumble because we've seen it the past 10 weeks. I know he can't. I know it's a mental thing at this point because he hasn't done it. But then when he does it, he does it for the next 4 games. So now that we're going into into the playoffs, that stuff will not be tolerated, and we're not going to be able to get those interceptions. Those, you know what I mean, like those 3 and outs in 3 plays.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to be able to get those 3-play drives anymore against these offenses. Our defense is good, but Texans offense is good. Chargers offense is good. So turnovers. I don't know why I'm critiquing turnovers right now, because we barely had any, if we did have any, in the Dolphins game. But you know what I mean. Like
we were missing a lot of guys, though.
We were. I mean, Kayshawn came back. That was good to see. But Harold
Spillane was out.
Harold Landry, Jared Wilson, Kyrus Tonga. Like, those are 3 key defensive guys right there. Spillane and Landry, those are the leaders of our defense. So
yeah,
we need Spillane back in playoffs, and this will obviously be touched more when we go to preview the playoffs, more the playoffs in general than the Chargers vs. Pats game. But yeah, we need Spillane or Landry back. I mean, we need them both really bad. Landry is up there in age, so it could have been a little bit of a resting day. With a knee injury in that resting day. But Spillane, it's a weird situation because he was out for that Bills game, but he was listed as active. He questionable going into the game, and that was week 15, I think it was. Week 15 or 14.
Something like that,
I think it was week 15. Maybe, week 15. And he was questionable. He coming into the game. He was active, and then he didn't play a snap, and then he hasn't played since. So weird situation for Spillane. And remind you, that was before a bye. That was after a bye. That Bills game. So he hasn't played in 6 weeks, five or 6 weeks, whatever it is. I don't know, but it's too much.
Makes me nervous for sure, especially
it
because yesterday we definitely needed him.
Yes, we needed him bad.
It was like that first half was way too close.
Oh my god, the second quarter made me think of Gerard Mayo, Alex Van Pelt, and and that whole DeMarcus Covington. Sorry, I couldn't.
I mean, we couldn't buy a stop.
No, we couldn't. I mean, we couldn't buy a stop. We couldn't buy a touchdown or we could buy a turnover though. I mean, or a 3 and out or whatever. I mean, that was such a bad half right there. And it made me think back of bad times of 2024 season of Gerard Mayo, and I already said it. I don't want to say it again.
Was that was probably the lowest point as Patriots fans that we've experienced
in ever?
Yeah. I
mean, I was you'd know a little bit better than me, but that's the lowest point I've ever experienced. If that was,
I mean, that dude,
that's for sure. I mean, that was terrible. That was probably, that was bad. But and the second quarter felt like that, but we made it out, and it's just coming out of that game. Missed tackles were a big thing that need to be fixed, especially in that second quarter. I want that second quarter to be shown on film when they walk in to practice on Wednesday. I want it to be everywhere on their car screens when they're getting up. I mean, like that was a bad second quarter, and that second quarter needs to be addressed. And I think it will.
Yeah,
but
we were getting too cute. We were getting too
yeah,
cute.
I agree with you.
We figured it out in the second half, but
We
like
did, yeah, which was great.
we
But
can't
it's the
afford
Miami
to mess
Dolphins.
around like that. Yeah,
Like,
we
and
can't
that's been
afford
our
to mess around
issue
like that
for
in the
the
playoffs.
majority of the season is we have not played all 60 minutes. So when we don't play all 60 minutes and these other teams do, like the Chargers, the Texans, the Bills, not the Ravens, the Bills, the Broncos. I mean, those are teams that will play the whole entire game and not give up. And we don't necessarily give up because it happens in the second quarter and the first quarter and stuff like that. But it's just kind of we deaccelerate. It's like a Ramondre Stevenson run. It starts off pretty good and then turns into a glacier and then really picks up the speed. So, yeah, we'll figure it out though. I'm not too worried. Just the missed tackles need to. I don't have a stat in front of me for missed tackles, but I'm sure PFF has one somewhere. Missed tackles were definitely an issue, especially in that second quarter. But yeah, missed tackles. Sorry, 11 missed tackles in that game. 3 by Craig Woodson. 2 by Corey Durden. Which Corey Durden, defensive tackle. He played a phenomenal game. He's been a really good. He's been a key piece in this defense. Very overlooked, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So he's been fun to watch. He had a couple run stuffs, which great to see. And you're facing the Dolphins. I mean, but still, Durden, he's definitely overlooked this season, and I'm excited to watch him, especially with Milton Williams. With his injuries, I mean, he was in there versus the Dolphins. He looked good too. So
yeah, I loved having Milton back.
He was happy to be back too. After that run stop, it was. Mac Johnson says they beat the Dolphins. They weren't grabbing their football on the way out. They had their golf clubs in hand. Miami.
This is perfect. Yeah, no, I need the Mac Johnson film breakdown.
Yes. Miami didn't even tell the bus driver to shut the buses off. So that's also from Mac Johnson if you need clarification.
Yeah, no, that definitely. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just wasn't a game that like versus Jets, that's a game that what are we to analyze about that game? So the Patriots, I guess maybe they said here, we'll give the Patriot cast something to complain about because it's been too long. Give Mac Johnson something to complain about, actually.
Listen, the Jets just set a record. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, most games to not get an interception. Is that right?
Yep.
Or the first time in a season that
since they started recording.
Since they started in 1933.
Yes.
Wow, that is
astounding.
and Mac Johnson, yes, you say historically easy schedule, and I actually haven't talked to you about Drake Maye and MVP and that thing much Mac Johnson lately, but
I think Mac Jones should be the MVP.
Drake Maye is. I don't know if he's gonna get MVP, and I would love for him to because I'm a huge Drake Maye fan. I mean, I know that he played a phenomenal season. He knows he did, and I guess going into next season, it'll give him something to work for. The schedule thing, I don't think that should have anything to do with MVP.
It shouldn't.
It is. What was your word?
Phooey.
Fooey?
Fooey.
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 Can you explain that word to me?
I don't know. It's a word.
Yeah,
like, it just means like bogus. Like it doesn't matter.
Yes, I agree. I agree. That is the schedule thing. Drake the schedule May. I don't like this whole schedule thing. There's nothing.
I don't like that narrative either.
Me neither. Like I don't know, but hey, whatever. I mean, prove them in the playoffs if we were able to. That's what I think.
I was trying to find a thing on that I thought I saved, but I didn't. It was a side by side of common opponents between the Rams and the Patriots, and they played 6 teams. They both played the same 6 teams over their season,
Yeah.
and they put like May's stats in those against those 6 teams, and then
Oh, I think I saw
Stafford's
something like that
stats
too.
against. And Drake has better stats.
Yeah. I
So
mean, I'm not
like
saying that our schedule's hard. Like, our schedule is a
no,
historically easy
like
schedule. That is a fact. I mean,
sure,
but
but we don't pick who we play.
but we do not pick who we play. That's right. And like, how are we supposed to? We won 14 football games this year, and what do
By
you
the way, we're
what are you
not
gonna do
we're
about
not
it?
just like we're not just winning these games by the skin of our teeth. We're killing
We
teams,
are
which is
killing
what
these
you're
teams.
supposed
Like
to do.
the New York Jets, we demolished them. I mean, as we should.
Yes.
Like, I don't really want to be talking about the Jets, and but Mac Johnson says they proved they can beat the bottom teams in the league. Which, sure,
See,
we proved that. I mean, we couldn't do it last year, so that's already a big. I mean, that's a big jump as it is. But then you go to the Ravens. I mean, we proved that we can we beat the Ravens. We go to the Bills. We beat the Bills. I mean, Buccaneers. We beat the Bucks. I mean, we kind of started their little or big issue with not
we
their losing
ruined them.
streak. We ruined the Bucks.
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't beat the
Yes, we
Bucks. We
did.
ruined them. So
Travion Henderson ruined them.
he did. So I mean, these aren't. We're still beating the hard teams, and we're also beating the easy teams. So you can look at the first 3 games. I mean, Raiders, terrible game. Steelers, terrible game. Even Dolphins, week 2, terrible game. But then you go to where Buffalo after that, and you get the win. Falcons at the time, a top 5 defense in the league, a win. So, I mean, sure, their offenses wasn't too good, but I'm just trying to say that, like, and then Bengals too. Have Joe Flacco in there. I guess that's not the
Flacco
same,
was
but
balling.
he was, but it's just not Joe Burrow. So like, it's easy schedule, but we did what we could with it, and we did pretty damn well. Mac Johnson says 11 of their 14 wins came from teams picking in the top 10 in the draft next year, and Mac,
For a Patriots fan, he complains a lot.
He does, and I'm not saying that it was a hard like I said. I mean, it's not a hard schedule. It's a very 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 easy schedule. But we did pretty damn well on it, and we lost 3 times, and it was versus the Bills, who are a playoff team. It was versus the Raiders,
Raiders.
and then it was obviously, and then the Steelers too.
We were at that game, the
Yep.
Raiders one.
Yep, that was let's talk about Pat's Dolphins.
Yeah, we don't want to relive that game. That was
No,
rough.
no, we do not.
We thought the Raiders were like a playoff team after that game.
I know, yeah.
We're
What
like,
I-
wow, they looked pretty good.
I know. What I tried to gather from this Dolphins game, is I just try to get the negatives, and because the positives can happen. It's a Dolphins. Like, positives, what positives are there? Corey Durden did great. That's kind of the best thing I saw. And then depth, like our depth guys went in there and performed pretty well. So, but no, I tried to look for the negatives. 1, like I already mentioned, missed tackles. 2, special teams continues to be an issue.
Yep.
What else? I mean, that blocked field goal, right? That was something. Right?
Yeah, I had
Was
a
it?
bad feeling about that one too.
Yeah. Yep. I mean,
right when he
it
was
was
lining
Vidarian
up,
low.
I'm like-
Come on. We had to get some. We had to be reminded that we got 4 wins last year, and who else would do it besides Vidarian Lowe? I mean, come on. So Vidarian Lowe let up a blocked field goal. My favorite offensive lineman on the team, actually.
You love Verdarian.
No, I love him.
Have him on the program.
No. He doesn't. he does not want that. We'll have to talk to Pat's PR about that, and
Yeah.
we'll see what they think first. But as of right now, Vidarian Lowe will not be joining the Patriot cast. Other negatives. Other negatives.
Honestly, this
Patriots
isn't really a negative, but like I would have given Henderson more touches, but
Me too. That's kind of, and then maybe Diggs involve him a little bit more, but
yeah, it's kind of like
um,
beggars can't be choosers.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I mean, I
week
also
one,
want to
so
involve Pop more. I want him
I
to be
agree.
and put him in the backfield. I like that a lot.
Yep.
I like Pop in the backfield, so I want him to be involved more because he's a very special receiver that not many teams are able to have, and he's quick,
hmm
he's small. Use that to our advantage, and I want him to make a big jump next season,
Yeah,
maybe even into these
friend of the
playoffs.
program.
Great friend of the program.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Booty, I'd like to see a little bit more targets, and I guess he was just hurt, so maybe it was a little bit of a what do you want to say, like welcome back game, and
Yeah.
gave
I mean, before the
him.
injury, he was amazing.
Oh, he was great. Yeah, I mean, you could find him on the deep ball a lot.
Yep.
But I mean, Diggs got outsnapped by Booty, which was interesting, and Ramondre, or not Ramondre. I mean, Ramondre's not that shocking, but
Do we think they might be resting some players before playoffs?
it didn't look like it, right? I mean, maybe at the end they
Obviously,
did,
at the end when
but
they
like
pulled the starters,
it
but
didn't really look like it until they did pull the starters.
right.
I don't know. I mean, Mac Johnson says Dolphins game was a glorified preseason game. Thank
Why
you,
is
Mac,
he
for
like?
another positive comment.
I know why. Why is he complaining so much? He should
All
be
right.
happy. We don't have Mac
Patriots.
Jones anymore.
I know, right? Patriots are running into legal trouble off the field. This is not. This is a headline we got last week, and me and Ben were never able to cover it on the podcast. So we covered it on text, and we got the point across. But let's filter it up a little bit on the podcast. No, it's just something that you don't want to see going into the playoffs with two star players on the field, Christian Barmore and Stephon Diggs. For those of you who don't know, these are accusations, by the way. So I personally don't know if they did it or not. But according to Boston 25 News, Stephon Diggs is facing assault charges from an incident earlier in December. They added that Diggs is charged with felony strangulations or suffocation and misdemeanor assault and battery charges stemming from an incident on Tuesday, December 2nd. So I'm not the
Over a
judge in
month
this
ago.
case, but what I am going to look at is this is the day after, 2 days after, whatever, that Diggs got his incentive of money. So Chef Diggs says that Stephon strangled the chef. It's the chef that is claiming that Diggs did this. The chef decided that Diggs strangled him. So I'm not sure. I think it's fake news, or I think it's a no, it's not fake news. Obviously, I think it's a false accusation. But I mean, it's up there, so it's just not good to see. But I just hope the judge takes into consideration that this was a couple days after his incentive, and he got a lot of money, and people like money, and
Yeah.
they happen to go to court for it. So, Ben, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, look, like obviously things like this do happen, especially in the NFL, but like I'm compelled to agree with you, and I want to be really careful because like we don't know the story.
Yeah, we have no. That's why. I was kind of like, I don't know, like, I don't know even what to say on it.
Yeah,
I was just
like
kind of reporting of like, what Boston News said, and kind of to take into consideration. I don't know.
yeah, like to it's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah,
But, you know, in today's world, especially on social media, it's like guilty until proven innocent. The
yeah,
second there's accusations, it's like, oh, well, he's
yeah,
a terrible person. It's just like, okay, well,
yeah. Well,
I mean, he Stephon Diggs, I will say this about Stephon Diggs. He's grown a lot this year.
Yep, a lot.
When he was with the Bills, I loved when you had Circle the Wagons on here.
Yep.
And he was talking about how, I mean, he said Diggs was the best receiver in Buffalo history. That surprised me.
Better than who was it?
Andre Reed.
That
surprised me.
That was a hot take.
Yeah, but
I
mean, he was like the stereotypical diva wide receiver. I want targets. Give me the ball.
Yep.
The second he started Allen was giving him the ball. He's like, I want out of here.
Yeah, it was an issue.
And like this season, he's one of our best leaders in the locker room.
Yeah.
I mean, so it is a little. It was surprising to me when I heard these accusations because
me too.
In my head, I'm like, well, he's turned over a new leaf. He's like, this isn't the same guy that was on the Bills or the Vikings.
Like he came in thinking that, oh, he's a diva. This is crazy. Why is Vrabel allowing this? And then he comes into the regular season, and we're like, whoa. But don't skip something. Mac Johnson, you got it right. Diggs was in trouble for the pink stuff on that boat. So this is I'm not gonna say reoccurring because I do not think at all he did this. But
I forgot about that.
It's on paper. That's all I have to say. Is it's on paper.
Dude, he was just having a little fun.
He was having a great time on a boat.
He was just having a good time. There were no cops. He was just having a good time, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we don't know what it is. It could have been
a great time. Maybe not just a good time.
What's that stuff that you put in the water bottles and it makes the water bottles like a different flavor?
I know what you're talking about.
It could have been that, dude.
I think it was. You know,
we're over here talking about some pink stuff. Hey, maybe it's just some Kool-Aid stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. Like
I know, it could have been fun dip. And
maybe, I'm not gonna say that one actually, but I'll text you later.
Tune into the Patriot cast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
endless entertainment.
Yeah, but then let's skip a day. You wake up, Patriots star defensive tackle Christian Barmore is facing a domestic assault charge. That's also that's from documents out of Attleboro Court. So now let's go to the defensive side and let's go look into some legal issues there. The 26-year-old, this is by the way what WCVB 5 wrote. 26-year-old is charged with one count of assault and battery on a family/household member. The criminal complaint was issued on December 19th, and Barmore is scheduled to be arraigned on February 3rd. 5 days before the Super Bowl. Now, at the time, Barmore and Diggs were unclear for the availability of the Miami game, but they were eventually fine, so they did play. But I mean,
this
5 days before the Super Bowl, this is not good at all. And we've seen Barmore have issues with the law before. And like I said like I said a couple minutes ago, I'm not the judge in this case, and I was not there when this supposedly happened, but it is on paper. So it's not good to see, especially with Barmore's history with the law. But it's there, and we have him I'm assuming, unless anything else comes out as of right now, we have Barmore until 5 days before the Super Bowl if we get there.
Right.
Which hopefully we will. But we'll talk more about that in the playoff preview later on. I think we'll be okay. There's not much more to add, to be really honest, from my end. What do you think?
I mean, I agree. It kind of sucks. Just the timing isn't great.
Timing is terrible. That's another thing.
But I mean, what are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, we had such a good culture built. I mean, still building, right? But we had such a good culture in the locker room. I mean, this is a team that, this is a team that was just so close. Like back in week 6 when I talked to pop, he said like this is a team that's very together, and it's like kind of the closest team he's been involved on. And then Diggs, which I did not talk to Diggs unfortunately. But Diggs did, I think it was 2 weeks ago or something. He said that this is just such a close team in the locker room and everything like that, and we've seen that he's a leader of that, or one of the leaders of that. So, and then Diggs also this week said that this 1,000 yards was the biggest of all of them, out of all of 7 that he's had.
Wow.
So this meant the most to him. That's
interesting.
For this legal issue, I can't really think too much about it. Just kind of move on.
Yeah.
Diggs didn't really address the media that Wednesday, neither did Barmore. When they did address the media, this is also something to talk about in this. Barmore said, "We're focused on Miami and ready to play football." So he had nothing else to say except we're focused on Miami and ready to play football. So he loved to say that. He actually didn't stop saying it. Diggs,
we're
on
on
the other
to Cincinnati.
hand, we're on to Cincinnati. I know they're all
all
these guys are learning from Bill. Like Gonzo talked about it, and he was like,
"Gone but never forgotten." That's
Gonzo
right.
was like, "Yep, we're on to Miami." We're like, "Oh, hey, Bill." Shades of Bill are coming back, but no, he's in North Carolina right now, so maybe on a yacht.
With his 24-year-old girlfriend.
I know, yeah. Maybe with his pink stuff
I have a
too.
24-year-old girlfriend, but I'm, not
You're not
70.
70, yeah. Mac Johnson says, "What are you gonna do? How about talk to your offensive leader?" And those are in quotes, by the way, to pay his employees instead of assault them. So, Mac Johnson thinks that, Mac Johnson, do you think this is real, or I don't know? Then he says, "Then tell Barmore to not assault his baby mama because she touched the thermostat." All right, Mac, that was a good one, but
Mac, I can't wait till we get the phones.
I know, I'm so excited.
And
but
then we can have Mac hop on.
I'm gonna have a delay to the live stream so I can.
Oh yeah,
like the TV delays. I'm gonna have to blank it out.
Don't have Marshawn Lynch on here.
No, did you see that? That was funny.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with this legal stuff. I'm not gonna be too worried about it. I kind of am, but we'll be okay. We'll see what happens.
I'm not too worried about it, but
yeah. And anything that comes out, I'll make sure to post if anyone's interested to check it out. So, no more legal stuff. Let's talk about the Patriots regular season. I mean, all right, there we go. Let's talk about the Pats regular season. The recap it a little bit. We already went pretty deep into it with that recap of the Miami game, but what were your thoughts coming into the season? We've talked about this before. I just want to compare thoughts coming into the season and then coming out of it.
I just want to say that I was one of the only people I know that was saying that the Patriots are winning the division, and everyone laughed at me, including Mac Johnson.
Hang on. The only, I hate to say, I think I was involved with the.
Were you as well? Okay.
I was on your side.
All right.
I was on your side with that.
Billy was on my side.
If you don't believe it, then you can check. You can talk to a couple people and check my wallet because I made some money off of that one. No,
that's right.
No underage gambling is promoted.
That's
here.
right. That's right.
But no, it was. I came in expecting I think it was an 11-6 record, and that's only because me and Mac Johnson went over this at the beginning of the season, and he kind of convinced me that we were a 4-win team last year, a 4-win team before. There's a new head coach to this team. He convinced me that we are not as good as I thought, and I said, "Mac, I think you're crazy," but then he made my head turn the other way, and maybe subtracted 3 or 4 wins, but I wasn't all correct about the schedule, like each game, but I did pretty good for for 11-6 isn't terrible. I mean, I
See,
wish
I
I
was
went a little
saying
bit
I
more.
said 12-5.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of had something like that. I can go check my notebook at some point later on. But I had that, and then I started crossing things off because Matt came over with his notebook, and he was like, look at this. We were a 4-win team. There's no way we're winning this game. But I know,
No,
Mac, I'm not going to blame you because I was also wrong. So Mac had
I'll
us at
blame
a
Mac Johnson. I'll blame Mac Johnson.
5 or 6 win team or something like that.
Well, because when the schedule came out, okay, and we saw who we were playing when we were playing them. I mean, I went through and I'm like, we're at least winning 12 games.
Yeah.
These teams aren't good, like you said, and I know like we had an easy schedule. I hate to
Yep.
say it.
Yep.
So I was like, okay, last year the Commanders were the big splash team. Everyone was like, oh my God, no one saw this coming. Except
Yeah.
they got a new coach, quarterback, easy schedule. This year the Patriots had new coach, quarterback, easy schedule. I knew this was going to happen. If you pay attention to football, this is what happens.
Second-year quarterback.
Yeah. And then now everyone's like, "Oh my God, who saw Drake Maye coming? Like this is like the biggest surprise using the MVP discussion." Wrong, dude. Everyone should have seen this coming.
I saw it coming last year.
Yes.
I never gave up. I mean, I'm not saying many people did give up on Drake Maye, but there were some people that were thinking, I don't know. I saw a little bit, not as many now as there were at the time, I guess, because nobody's going to come out and say I didn't really like Drake. But Drake he wasn't really thought of as, obviously not as well as he is now, because he's thought of very well right now. But let's just say Drake Maye lovers account went triple, probably, at least.
We all know that you're Drake Maye lover too.
No, I'm not. I am the backup Drake. I'm the second Drake Maye lover. I mean, maybe he's a second Drake Maye lover, and yeah.
I thought for sure you were running that account.
I know I've been asked many, many times. Don't worry. But no, he was. I think when I last talked to him, it was it was like 5 minutes before Drake. No, yeah, 5 minutes before Gerard Mayo got fired. That's when I got this guy signed right here. And I said good season because obviously I'm not gonna go.
You sucked.
I'm not gonna go be negative to one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time at the time. I was very high on him. I was very, very high on Drake Maye.
I can attest to that. You were definitely on the Drake bandwagon before everyone else was.
I was. I loved Drake Maye. I love Drake Maye. But
he's a very hard guy to dislike.
You can't not like him, right? But he was like, well, not too good of a season. Definitely have some stuff to work on, and we're yet to talk again. So we'll catch up later. We'll go get dinner sometime soon. But
yes, have him on the program.
I will. I mean, yeah. I'll definitely have him on the program. He'll
Drake
enjoy
Maye
it too.
cast.
Mac Johnson would be banned from that show. Drake's like watching these comments. He's like, what? Who's Mac Johnson 6'9"? Why is he saying that?
Yeah, who is this guy?
Yeah. No, he's been fun to watch, and he's been I think he's been MVP level. I think he's MVP worthy. I just don't know if he's gonna get it because I think these media guys are gonna look at the schedule. That's gonna be a huge factor in this voting, which it shouldn't be, but it's gonna be because we all know.
By the way, back in the day, they used to have the MVP was given or was voted on by players and coaches. And nowadays, it's the media.
Now it's the
everyone
media
who gets a vote. And
I think we should get a vote.
It's all narratives. Yes, we should.
We should.
But it's all narrative based. It's not actually who's most valuable. It's not actually who's the best player. It's literally all like, okay, who are we gonna push now? Who are we gonna like really just like last year it was Josh Allen. That's why I'm surprised this year. Well, I'm not that surprised. Like I thought Drake Maye was gonna get it this year because it just seemed like everyone was like, "Ooh, look at Drake Maye," but I don't think the rest of the NFL world is ready for the Patriots being good again.
I don't think so either, and I don't think
I think
media is
we
either. So I don't think
I
we're.
think we just were beating them for 20 years. You know what I'm
And
saying?
and don't mistake us for saying that I don't want Drake May to get MVP or I don't think that he should. I don't think he will. That's the only thing. Like that's the difference here. Is
Yeah.
like
And there
I would love nothing more for Drake May to get MVP.
and Matt
But
Stafford, by the way, is one of the most glazed quarterbacks. And I love Matt
yeah,
Stafford.
I love him.
Don't
I
get it
love Matt.
twisted. I love Matt Stafford, but like they have been pushing a Matt Stafford MVP for like years. If you've been paying attention to the
Yeah,
NFL, they're always like, "Oh, the Rams! No one knew the Rams were going to be this good. It's all because of Matt Stafford. Sean McVay has his quarterback. Blah blah blah."
yeah,
As if Puka Nakua doesn't exist, Kyron Williams doesn't exist, Devontae
yep,
Adams doesn't exist.
yep,
But last year it was, oh, let's give Josh Allen the MVP because Lamar has Derrick Henry.
yeah.
I'm sorry, who does Drake May have that's anywhere as good as Puka Nakua?
Next question.
Exactly.
Yep. I mean,
Don't get me
nobody,
started.
nobody. And then, if you
The
really want
award's
to make,
broken.
if you want to make the schedule something to factor off, you gotta go look at the Pats' wins last year and say, oh, this quarterback was a 4-win team last year. He ran a 4-win team last year with
Yeah.
the coaching staff that he did. I'm not gonna name the names again, but he was a 4-win team and now he's a 14-win team. So gotta look into that if you want to look at the schedule. Mac Johnson said, "What would the Pats' record be if they played in the NFC West?" Well, Mac,
See,
they don't
I
play in
guess
the
we'll
NFC
never know,
West.
dude. Yeah, I guess we'll
We
never
don't
know.
play in the NFC West, so
Mac Johnson.
I don't know. But what would it be? I'm not sure. I mean, I think it would be probably a little worse because we have the Jets and Dolphins, but um, I don't really know. I couldn't tell you. I'd hope that. I mean,
My thing
I don't
is,
know.
if we're gonna play this game, you switch quarterbacks. Drake May is on the Rams, and
I'd love for you to
Stafford
do
is
that.
Stafford
Rams
is
would be
on the
17 and
Patriots.
0.
Well, they would definitely be better than 11-5, okay, or
They'd
eleven
be
and
a
six,
very
or
good.
12-5, or
If
whatever.
they had Drake May, they could be a 7. They could be an undefeated team. Like I
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I think they would because I mean, it's not a big difference. But then when you add the scrambling part of Drake May, like even just just add legs to Matthew Stafford and there, and a little more
Also,
maybe, and there's Drake.
yes, and the advanced analytics have heavily favored Drake. Also, and look, I know that Drake May was throwing 5 touchdowns against the Jets,
Yep.
but like Sean McVay, you're not slick, dude. You're keeping Matt Stafford in the game against the
Yeah.
3-win Cardinals in the last game of the year. That's largely non-important.
It's here.
And he throws like four
I want
touchdowns.
Stafford to get MVP. McVay wants it. We all know that. I think Vrabel could care
Yes,
less.
that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't think Drake May cares that much.
Yeah,
He just doesn't strike me
I
as the
agree.
type to be like, I don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would love it. I kind of feel the same way though. Like I could kind of care less about MVP for him. I mean, if he doesn't get it, that's not a bad thing. Go.
I just hate the media people that do all this stuff it's like they say one thing one year and they're like, "Oh, well, this is
I
why I
know.
voted for this
Yeah,
person
like
because this is
Cam.
how I feel." And then the very next season, they do something the exact opposite.
Cam Newton.
And then they say like last year it was, "Oh, let's give Josh Allen the MVP because Lamar already has 2. Mahomes already has 2 and
Yep.
he carried this team and he did more with less blah blah." This year it's like, "Oh, well, Drake May did more with less, but look at all those touchdowns Matt Stafford threw. He has more yards too, blah blah." Where was that thinking? Like it's never consistent.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And like with all the referees and stuff, the thing everyone complains about with the referees is that it's never consistent because they never call things consistently. It's the same thing with these media, sacks of meat
Yeah.
that are just like, "Oh, let's sit here we get paid millions of dollars to sit on a panel and just be like, hmm, I think Matt Stafford should be the MVP.
Yeah, I know.
Because he has 46 touchdowns
Ridiculous.
and 8 interceptions. Like, dude, just be honest with yourself for a second. Like and stop doing these like, oh well, Matt Stafford, he was on the terrible Lions team for 15 years and that's why he deserves it.
He's just not on that
Shut
team
up,
anymore.
dude. Yes.
And if you want to
shut
say
up.
that, go look at Drake May last year.
I just get so fired up, dude. And then don't even get me started on the oh, we need to give it to a quarterback award.
Don't no, please don't get you started with that.
See?
We'll be sleeping on this tonight.
Yeah, dude.
But then here's what I think. If May does not get MVP, I'm gonna be okay with that. Go chase it next year against a tough schedule.
He's young.
He has a tough schedule next year. And I know we're supposed to be talking about this year. Bills, Broncos, Packers, Raiders again. Dolphins, Vikings. I'm gonna just do the hard ones. Bills, Broncos, Packers, Vikings, Steelers, I guess you can say. Seahawks, Chargers, Bills again, Bears, Chiefs if TBD, I guess, Lions and Jags. Now that's a hard schedule, but May can go chase that MVP if he doesn't get it this year. And like you said, does he really care about it? Who knows? But
and he's young, dude. He has plenty of time.
Yeah, he's very young, and I'm not afraid that he's not going to get it at all in his career. I mean, how many times did Brady win it? Not
3 times.
3 times. 3 times that Brady won the MVP, and he goes down for the best quarterback of all, or best player of all time to touch the field. So
Peyton Manning has 5.
So how much does MVP really matter when you look at that? Like
Aaron Rodgers has 4, but that last one Aaron Rodgers won should have went to Brady. Don't get me started on that one either.
Most of them should have went to Brady. Like, come on. I mean, so don't even get me started with Stafford. I mean, Stafford's better than Brady. Stafford's better than May because he got more MVPs. Or, like MVPs don't matter.
Like
MVP, that stat alone tells me that MVPs don't matter. That's not
because even though this running back is having a great season, let's give it to the quarterback.
Yeah, it's honest. It's appalling.
It's so annoying, dude. Like 2023 was such a bad example of that. Like they're like, oh well, we have to give it to a quarterback. Let's give it to Lamar when Christian McCaffrey was going crazy.
Terrible. It is absolutely. I like the word appalling for this. It's perfect.
What?
Appalling.
Appalling.
Yes, like shocked, but it's almost like shocked, but like at a different level of shocked. If you know.
I hear you.
All right. So let's go into the Patriots playoffs preview. This doesn't mean previewing the Chargers game, but because I think I might get a Chargers guy on that.
There you go.
I might try to do that this week, or for the rest of the playoffs. But me and Ben will do the recapping for us, and
that's right.
And brief previews. We like to do that. But this is more of like a Patriots playoff, like in general. Maybe even AFC playoffs in general. Like, Chargers are a good team. We're gonna have to get by them, but playoffs are gonna be a challenge this year, and Texans are something to look at. If Bills are gonna be the team to beat. Who else? Broncos. I mean,
Broncos scare me.
Broncos. I think the Broncos and Texans are the teams that are to look for. I think Broncos scare me a little more than Texans, but I don't know. I mean, not many teams this year really like scare me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What do you see in the Chargers running backs? I know I won't be able to get a guy for running backs that can.
Well, I mean, I really like Amari in Hampton. I'm not
Yep.
gonna lie.
Yep.
I like him a lot. He's big, physical, fast. He's faster than people give him credit for.
Yeah. He's
So, yeah, I mean, I know he's a little banged up, but I mean, obviously we're gonna have to. Also, the other thing with the run game with the Chargers is their O line is just a mess right now.
yeah.
I mean, they have so many injuries up front where it's just like, I mean, they could have Barry Sanders back there. It's not going to make a difference
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
can't make it to the second level. That's why I don't really. The run game doesn't scare me that much. The offense in general doesn't scare me that much
No.
with the Chargers. Defense,
Okay. Yeah, that's something to look for.
yeah, like Khalil Mack is a scary human being. All right,
Yeah.
like terrifying.
Yeah.
Derwin James, terrifying.
Yep.
So like stuff like that's what I'm kind of looking at. I mean, I know on offense they got Loud McConkey, and I was at the Chargers game last year at Gillette when
Yep.
Herbert threw like a million touchdowns to
Yeah, I
Loud
know.
McConkey right in front of my face. I was like sitting in the end zone, and yeah, that was a tough game. But so I'm aware that they have firepower. It's just a matter of like it's a West Coast warm weather team
Yeah.
that usually plays indoors.
But they're coming.
is-
They're coming down. They're
Yeah,
coming up.
they're-
Sorry.
They're coming up here to Foxborough where it's gonna be cold.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
January. It's gonna be cold. It most likely will have snow on the ground or something.
Yep. Something different from what they play on.
And like to be quite frank with you, like what have the Chargers done in the playoffs the last couple of years, other than choke?
They beat the Jags, right? Didn't they beat the
No.
Jags a couple?
No,
the
the
Jags, beat
Jags
them.
came back and beat 'em.
Yeah, that's right.
They blew like a 30-point lead.
What have the Chargers done? I mean,
Yeah. And then last year everyone was like, "Oh, last year I thought they were going to like make a run."
yep.
And they played Houston first round in the wild card. And Herbert throws 4 picks inexplicably. And I was like, I did not see that coming. I picked the Chargers winning that game going away.
Yeah.
And then Herbert throws 4 picks and everyone was like, "What is going on?" And
Yeah.
then Herbert gives a press conference and he's like, "I let my team down." And it's like, I don't know. That one just surprised the heck out of me. But that's like, I say all this because it feels like this should be a win for the Patriots, but like obviously any given Sunday, whatever could happen, but
You never know. Yeah.
you kind of just can't let yourself get
3.5 points favorite. 3.5 point favorites for the Pats. I mean,
right, and that's not a ton.
That's not that comfortable.
Yeah, no, that's not a ton. It's not like 7 points or something.
Yeah. I mean, Mac Johnson says Bills still the last team you want to see in the playoffs. They will have the refs in their back pockets with all the big name
100%.
quarterbacks. I completely agree with you, Mac. I mean,
Again, Josh Allen is getting that push right now. No
Yep.
Lamar, no Mahomes, no Burrow. Josh Allen's the only one of those big 4 that they're trying to get over the hump.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And I think he's gonna be able to do that. And yeah, who are you most in the AFC side? Who are you most afraid of in this playoff, like right now?
I think that's a good question.
Definitely on the
I think
spot. So
Yeah, the Bills have the best quarterback,
yep, definitely.
but like overall team, I'd probably say the Broncos just because like their defense is really good. They have home field advantage.
Mile high. I was
like,
gonna say yeah.
Yeah, we always play like crap there, and like Sean Payton, dude, not a bad coach. Bo Nix has also been pretty
Pats vs
decent
Broncos
this year.
Christmas Eve, or was it Christmas Eve? I think we didn't we nail a game winner?
Oh, that was the Belichick days, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
That was the last time we faced him in Mile High, I believe. So careful with that.
Yeah, that was the Bailey Zappi game, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Well, maybe actually a Nick Folk game.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if it was Folk. Was it? We went through like 5. Chad Ryland, maybe. I don't know. We don't want to get crazy. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry. I had to.
No, but yeah, that one probably scares me the most. But
Yeah.
a sneaky team is the Jaguars,
I was
dude.
just gonna say, yeah, the Jaguars. They can be. I think they can be a scary team too. I mean,
They're a little feisty.
I've
Yeah.
always liked Trevor Lawrence a little bit. I've always just liked him. So maybe I'm not gonna at the end of this, but I don't know. I mean, I've also always loved Herbert. Like I have a few jerseys back there. Not gonna take them out this week, but
I know. I remember you saying some crazy things about Herbert. You said he was better than Burrow at one point. I
yep,
was
I probably
like,
said that. Never said
I
that.
was like,
I actually coming out of college, coming out of sorry for May coming out of college, Herbert was one of my biggest like comps for May, which I know
I could see that.
big bodied quarterback.
Rocket arm.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, rocket arm, and both can use their legs to make a play happen. But yeah, it's gonna. I'm a little nervous for the Jaguars, but I don't know. I mean, Pitt, the Steelers, I'm not that nervous of.
No,
Chargers,
the
not that
Steelers are
nervous
gonna get
of.
pumped by Houston.
But then Jags, like I can see Buffalo and Jacksonville's gonna be a good game. I truly just don't know who's gonna win. And Mac Johnson just brought up a good point. The NFL wants Buffalo to be in the playoffs
Yes.
in the Super Bowl. So
Yes.
I don't know. I'm afraid of Buffalo. I'm afraid of, I guess, Buffalo. I'm not too afraid of Denver. I think we can handle them. Texans, home field, I think we can handle them. But, I mean, we're undefeated on the road. So,
That's true.
I mean, and we beat we beat Buffalo on the road. We beat Tampa on the road. I mean, that's, I guess, still. I mean, no,
I just
and
think
Baltimore,
we look
too.
better.
Beat Baltimore on the road, too. So,
Yeah, we look better on the road.
all
Like when we
whites,
play
the
it,
white jerseys and white pants.
when we play at home, we tend to like again, like the Miami game, dude. Like we just kind of like the first half we were kind of just pancaking it. We're
Yeah.
just like, "Oh, and then like there was a couple like the Falcons game, we were like lucky to get out of that game
Yeah.
alive.
Yep.
So like but then we go on the road and we kind of just like I don't know what it is. It's just like the identity of this team is like we're gonna go into
Like we're gonna
another
go
person's
travel
house
and we're gonna
Yeah.
we're gonna go stomp in that house and then we're gonna come back home and we're gonna do it again the next week, no matter where we are. Like that's
Yep.
kind of I don't know. That's kind of the mentality I'm kind of getting from this team that Vrabel's trying to set. What does it set?
I mean, when
his
was the last
identity?
time we won on the road every game for the whole year?
Couldn't tell you. I mean, this was the first year I've seen it in a while.
Yeah, like did Brady ever do that? I mean, I assume he did. I mean,
Yeah, he
there was
probably
that year
did, but
they went 16-0. I know you don't remember that. I
no,
remember
I
that.
don't remember that, but I've seen it. I've seen it, but
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was a tough year for me.
we actually could do that this year we could do it like throughout the playoffs too, with also possibly not
Yeah.
making the Super Bowl. That's a possibility. No, I mean I think it's more that mentality of just like showing up on your home turf and sending you back in the locker room with tears dripping down your face. That's kind of Vrabel's
Yeah.
it's a little harsh, a lot more harsh than I wanted to put it, but like that's kind of Vrabel's that's what I'm picking up from Vrabel and these leaders like Diggs. But when you look onto our team, what I do kind of need to be a little more comfortable is Spillane in, and I'm gonna give a lot of credit to Jack Gibbons. He's been phenomenal these past few games. He has been very, very good. Christian
sure.
Ellis, he's been pretty well too. Elijah Ponder, our
Yep.
undrafted guy. I loved him at training camp. I'm glad he's able to get an opportunity. But now's his time to step back and Harold Landry, come on in. I want him back and I want Spillane back. Once those guys are back, I'm going to be a lot more comfortable in these playoff games. But without them, this is a totally different team. And then Jared Wilson too.
Yep.
I mean, Ben Brown, I love you, Ben Brown, but Jared Wilson, he's been with this group for almost all season. So once he comes back, that's going to be a little more comforting too.
Yeah.
But Carlton Davis, he can be a liability sometimes. He's someone to watch. Make sure no penalties. I mean, he's been called for weak penalties this year too.
That's
but,
true.
Especially
Like
in
that
that Ravens
Saints game or the Bills game.
I mean, it's all weak penalties. Come on. I mean,
yeah,
it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be something to watch. These injuries, we definitely need. I'm not even gonna say a miracle, just these guys to recover, and that's something that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted that first round bye, was just for the injuries to clear up. But we didn't get it.
That would have been nice.
We're gonna have to work around that, and then Kyrus Tonga too. I forgot about him.
Dude, best fullback in the league.
Exactly. So we need Landry, Spillane back, and Wilson. Those are my 3 guys that we need. Tonga, I'm gonna add you there too. 4 guys, we need them back. And then that's kind of it. I mean, we got Jack Westover back, thank God. Got he actually is a pretty good piece in this offense. But we got Milton Williams back this game, and then we got Will Campbell, Kayshon Boutte back. So I don't know. I think we're in good hands. Not too many injuries in Miami, versus Miami. Going into the playoffs, like I said, if those 4 guys are good, then I am very, very comfortable in these playoffs, and I trust Vrabel. I trust our leaders, and I think we'll be okay. Anything to add?
I mean, I'm trying to take off my Homer glasses real quick. Because, like, if I have my Homer glasses on, then, it's like, of course I think we're going to win it all. But
I don't think we're going to win it all. But I'm just saying, like, I feel a lot more comfortable. I would feel a lot more comfortable. And right now I feel kind of comfortable, but, like, I don't know. It's just that one little thing that, like,
in my mind, the season's already a win. Like, anything else 100%. That happens is just kind of like icing on the cake, because we had 4 wins last year.
4 wins. 8 wins in the past 2 years. Like,
yeah, and we had 14 this year. Like, it's fine. We won the division for the first time.
Yeah, we tripled last year's wins. So more than tripled. Yeah, I'm not. If we the further we make it, the more bonus points we get. But at this point,
exactly,
we've already gotten bonus points in my opinion. And well, no, I think my expectations for this team were I think make the playoffs. I think I expected this team to make the playoffs. If they didn't, I wouldn't be shocked, but they did. So no need to worry there. But now it just comes down to if we can do anything in the playoffs, which I think we will. But Chargers, they're gonna have to be someone to beat. And then when you look at those 2 injured guys too, Spillane and Landry, those are leaders of the defense. So yeah, that's another thing you want to look at. Like, Jack Gibbons is great, but I mean it gets to the point where Jack Gibbons can't, and also Corey Durden, both great players right there. But it gets to a point where, like, they're just
you
not
want
the
to have
same.
all your guys.
Yeah, it's just not the same. So we'll see. But it's been a long episode tonight, but it's been fun. It's we've been able to recap everything. So
and you know what's great about it too
what?
Is that, like, we're actually good.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I agree. We're great.
Yeah, like we're not like a joke like last year where.
No, yeah.
I mean, if we lost to the Bills in the last game, we would have picked first overall.
Yeah.
But I mean, we were like the laughing stock of the league last year.
You can only complain for so long. to the point where it gets like, all right, let's just be done. So no more complaining. I complained a little bit about missed tackles and all that, and injuries a little bit. But
I think Mac Johnson is doing enough complaining for the both of us.
He's doing. I mean, past couple of comments, Carlton Davis has not been good. Brady never had a schedule this easy. Chargers might be the best team that they have faced all year. So he's nice and positive for this team. He loves this 2025 Patriots team.
He's in a good mood tonight.
Great mood. Yeah, not complaining. He says not complaining. Thank you, Mac. Thank you, Mac, for not complaining. But
very yeah. Okay.
It's always great to have these, and hopefully we can have a fun, laughing recap next week. And
that's what I'm talking about.
I'm excited. So
yeah,
make sure to go follow the Bell Cow NFL this after you're done here. There you go, the jersey right there. Ben, you're gonna be posting something special this week. What is it?
I am. We're coming out with the awards for this season.
The Bell Cow Awards.
Yes, in the inaugural season of the Bell Cow, we're doing awards. We're gonna have Speed Demon of the Year. We're gonna have Workhorse of the Year. I might change that name. We'll see. Dual Threat of the Year, and then we're gonna have Rookie Bell Cow of the Year and Bell Cow of the Year. So we got some exciting stuff that we're gonna be unveiling and rolling out here.
Yep. I'm excited. So, make sure to go follow him. Twitter, Instagram. Someone just commented how we feeling that we winning 14 in a row. We just talked about it in an hour, and we're feeling great. Mac Johnson's not feeling too great. He's the other comment. He's also in the comments, but we're feeling great. We are feeling amazing. Yes. But yeah, make sure to go check those awards out later this week. Hopefully, maybe Ramondre can get something. Henderson might be getting a rookie award, so we'll see.
I don't want to spoil anything.
I'm not in the insider. I don't have an inside source with the Bell Cow yet. Maybe one day I'll get one, but no.
We'll see.
We'll see. Make sure to go follow him for that, and then go follow Patriot Focus on Instagram, Twitter, all your socials, and I might be getting this one on Spotify or Amazon Music, so we'll be trying to set that up later, and so. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Thank you, Mac Johnson and commenters, and all our viewers for taking your Monday night and listening to us. So, everyone, have a great night, and go Patriots.
God bless America.
God bless Mac Johnson.